Greetings guys, Si here and welcome back to the channel. The question I always get asked is why?
Alright, yeah, you're hitting it properly.
Every now and then. We are of course talking about why Project Left. I mean, when you're playing golf and it's raining and cold and miserable, the bigger question is why am I out here in the first place? But why Project Left? Let's play a few holes and let's discuss. So I think the first and most obvious answer is that I actually am left-handed. So I'm naturally left-handed in life. I throw a ball left-handed. I play tennis to a very good standard left-handed. And the more I coached, the more I sort of learned about the game, I thought, you know, what if I should have been left-handed? What if I could have been better left-handed? So for me, the first question that always cropped up to me was, what if? What if I tried it? The second thing for me is the challenge of it all. Obviously being a father to two young children, I don't have the time to practice and play and compete professionally. Also, don't really have the ability to compete professionally, even on the local circuit, without lots and lots of practice. So being left-handed, being an amateur, gives me that competition against myself that I want, gives me that thing to practice for, that thing to train for. So for me, it's a real good challenge. I really enjoy the challenge aspect of it. I love learning guitar, I love learning Rubik's Cube, things like that. So yeah, the learning aspect, the challenge aspect, massive for me.
Oh, well, that was absolutely miserable. We only did 10 holes in the end, so let's just go through the last few bits and pieces for why I'm doing Project Left. Thirdly, for me, is the coaching appreciation side of things. So being a coach, it's wonderful to go back to being a beginner again, to learning from scratch, to figuring out how I'm going to sort out this conundrum of playing left-handed. It's given me a greater appreciation for how difficult it is for people to make changes when I ask them, for just how difficult golf can be. It's also given me a better way to explain certain things because I've had to go through my own way of fixing these things again as a beginner adult, where obviously those were kind of questions, certainly in the early part of Project Left, that I didn't remember how I learnt those first time round as a right-handed because I was so young. It's given me a better way to explain, understand, dissect, and just help golfers easier because I've gone through that struggle of being left-handed. The fourth thing for me is the appreciation of golf as a left-hander. It is completely different to being a right-hander. Even after just nearly 3 years of doing Project Left, my playing partners who know that I'm left-handed still don't know where to stand, still don't know necessarily if they're helping me out with the camera, where to put the camera. Just being a left-hander in a world of right-handed golf has given me a greater understanding of the left-handed struggles. Certainly seeing different parts of the golf course, seeing how certain golf courses definitely set up for that right-hander fade rather than that left-hander fade. Certain decisions that course managers and greenkeepers maybe make without necessarily the knowledge of oh, what happens if a left-hander does what we've already appreciated a right-handed golfer might do? Things like that. Also, the equipment side of things. I'm in the market at the moment for a new putt. My putting recently has been pretty woeful, and it's so difficult just to find something to test. I'm going to have to travel somewhere to go and get fitted, to go and test out left-handed putters. And that is across the board with equipment. The companies don't send us at local golf club level left-handed equipment. Some manufacturers are better than others, and I'm not throwing any of the manufacturers under the bus here. There are ones that are better than others, but certainly in the left-hander putter market, if you want to go and try a few different options, it is very difficult. The fifth thing for me is to create some sort of documentation, some sort of journey. I've always dreamt about creating a documentary, to creating a journey, something that's sort of 90 minutes, even if it just sits on YouTube for my kids and grandkids, friends and family to watch. I've always dreamt of creating something like that. And Project Left is the perfect vehicle for that, because we don't know where this is going to end up, what is going to happen long term with it. And it quite encapsulates quite an interesting time, especially with obviously the last couple of years with COVID and everything. It's going to be quite an interesting story come the end of Project Left next October. And it's been that dream of mine to create that sort of documentation style process, and I'm really excited to see how the final product comes out. And that's why the constant documentation on YouTube is really handy. Look back and reflect on how I started, where I've come, and also what the future holds. So one of the things for me was to create that almost documentary style film. Another benefit hopefully for you guys down the lens there is that you feel like you're A, entertained, and B, hopefully learn something along the way. This is all a massive part of Project Left, is that hopefully you guys feel like this content is relatable, it's entertaining, we have some educational elements in there as well. I know Project Left is about necessarily my journey in golf, but certainly some of the things that I've learned over the course of Project Left and the things that I've got to come in the last year of the journey. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it and are entertained. So there we go, that was another episode of Project Left. Hope you enjoy my journey through left-handed golf. If you do enjoy the content we make down here at PGLI 365, why not think about hitting that subscribe button? It really helps us out as a channel, and also keeps you informed of every time we release new video. If you click the like button, if you share the video around, that also helps us out. And if you'd really like to help out the channel, you can become one of our Patreons. All the links to that are below. We have a fantastic group of Patreons, so thank you personally to you guys that help us out as Patreons. If you want to know more information about that, you can click the link below at the bottom. I always stumble over me words at the end. But all that's left to say is my name's Simon. This was another episode of Project Left, and we'll see you down here on the channel next time. Bye bye.